What's going on, guys? So we are out here at the Alliance factory taking a look at their 2026 model year lineup at the dealer open house here in Elkhart, Indiana. It's a mouthful. What we are actually going to do is take a look at this absolutely beautiful Alliance Avenue. Now this right here is one of my favorite floor plans, and when we get inside I think most people are going to understand why, especially if you've watched my channel for a while. But they've done some really interesting things to this one that make it different. Now this is a mid-profile unit. Avenue is not what you would consider to be like their ultra high-end unit. That would be the Paradigm. This is kind of more of their entry level into that if you want something that is loaded with a lot of really cool stuff while at the same time costing a little less and being a little lower in height as well and weight. But we're going to take a look at this really awesome Alliance Avenue and see what it's all about. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so this unit is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 15,995 pounds. If this were a Paradigm, it would be closer to 18,000 pounds. It's going to have a dry weight of 13,366 pounds and a cargo capacity of 2,569 pounds, and it's going to ride on G load range 16-inch tires. This has the electronic leveling system on it as well, and it's going to have 30-pound propane cans on each side, and over here is going to be your wet bay. With the BlueTech water filtration system, you're going to have slide-out controls on the actual side right here so you can see how close you might be to things and know when to stop pushing your slides out. So that is really cool. Nautilus water connection panel in here as well. Beautiful LED light strip in there also with motion detection. And this is not going to ride on a drop frame. That's why you see this part coming up here, because that's actually part of the I-beam frame that's being fed through here. It's going to have a GE tankless on-demand water heater. That's the outside of your furnace, and then this will swing open, and that's just so you can avoid this slide out right here. And this is going to be the exact slide BAL cable driven slide system here, and they use rack and pinion everywhere else. All right, so if your auto leveling controls there, this is going to have the CURT Rotaflex PinBox up front. This does use the Space Saver upper deck from Lippert, and it also has the new Rhino box up front here, which supports this CURT Rotaflex PinBox. You have a big storage area under there. Here's the other side of your pass-through storage. It's kind of interesting. They've put these slide-out and awning controls in quite a bit, so you're going to have to reach in pretty far to get to those. My wife would struggle with that. I would prefer if they're a little further out over here, maybe on a little panel right here, but those are a little bit further in than I like. That said, though, it is beautiful. You have a small outside kind of kitchen. There's no water connection out here. There's no shower or sink in this one area, which I would prefer. I always tell people that if you don't have an actual sink, it's not really a kitchen, but it is a great place to cook and keep a couple cold beverages. And I really love the Greystone griddle slash grill that they put out here. So this is really nice. Just pull it out right here on the MORryde slide out. Looks great. Again, 6-point auto leveling. This is going to have the Cree 3000 upgraded suspension with heavy-duty shackle straps and greasable wet bolts. It's going to have Sterling all-steel G-rated tires as well. And then you have two large awnings. This one has a nice LED light strip on it, and this one does as well. And I like the fact that they're the continuous LED light strip. Asdel composite panels, both on the outside and inside as well. And we are going to take a look inside of this 39 MBR. Warranted for full-time RVing. Okay, so as we step in here, we're going to pan around real quick. Got my friends from eTrailer in here, Tyler and David. So this is one of my favorite floor plans. Why? Because you get the very traditional rear living room design, nice L shape. You get the sofa in the back. You get the love seat right here, the reclining theater seats. This part drops down as well. You're going to have your power connections right there also. This is going to fold out into a near king size bed, plus those end tables flip up, which is really nice, so you get extra storage there as well. So it's basically utilizing space that otherwise would be dead. Nice sconces on the wall, has a Furrion chill cube air conditioning system here, and a second chill cube over here. So it's going to be interesting to see what they actually use in the bedroom space. But this is a wonderful, wonderful living room space. I love the solid surface countertops everywhere. Solid surface, solid surface, solid surface. Plus you have the nice smart TV over here, and you're going to have storage behind it. So you can actually take your TV and you can flip it out, and you got storage back here. Plus a panoramic fireplace. I don't think this folds. Oh, it does. Okay, so they got the hidden drawer here. They just forgot to put a sticker on it. That's really cool. Cabinetry above. I love the LED light strip that's behind the crown molding. You have the Furrion residential microwave, plus 3-burner cooktop and oven, plus they put the stainless steel drawer beneath it. Really nice pull-out drawers in here. And this is what people are looking for with fifth wheels. They want this really nice residential style kitchen that you get primarily with rear living room floor plan. So you get the full L-shaped love seat, theater seating with sofa, pointed at the TV. Everything looks nice. Huge, huge, huge window right there. That is great. I'd love to actually open that thing up, pop the screen out, just have this great pass-through space right there as well. I love campside visibility. Big window right here as well. Nice freestanding dinette with 2 chairs plus an ottoman that you can store stuff in. Nice padded back to it. This is just a really, really, really nice setup. Reinforced drawers, glazed birch residential boxes. You have all your wiring, fuses and breakers down there. Really nice pantry. I love the adjustable shelves and the LED motion detection lighting. Plus you have really nice large refrigerator freezer right here as well. Nice pendant lighting also. I love the fact that they have twin Furrion Chill Cube air conditioning systems in here. And you guys carry the Furrion Chill Cube at eTrailer. So if you're looking to upgrade your AC to probably the best, most popular AC that's on the market, that's the one you want. And then you have their very popular control panel here, which is all traditional buttons. A lot of people prefer this over the touchscreen stuff. I love the fact that this is solid surface with the plug up top. Great spot for a coffee maker. And then you have your Furrion controls over there for your ACs. So as we move into the mid-bunk, this is where they've made some pretty serious changes. They still have the top bunk, and then they have the seating below, which is really nice. But they removed the loft. So now you get much better air circulation because the ducting dumps directly into this room from where the AC is, and it's going to cool this room much more effectively. That's always been the challenge with mid-bunks, is trying to get cool air into the mid-bunk space. You have a furnace vent as well. Plus over here you have a really nice desk. I love the fact that they're actually giving you a real desk here with a huge TV mounted on the wall. This is really, really nice. The only thing that's kind of lacking is wardrobe space. This is more of a desk than anything. It would have been cool if maybe instead of having it like a full desk right here, have this one go up and have wardrobe space right there, because you really don't get that in this unit. You get it, but it's way, way up high, and a lot of kids probably wouldn't be able to reach that. All right, let's step out of the mid-bunk, working our way up the stairs. I love this area right here. Nice hanging area, plus they put a cork board up here so you can put notes and things like that. All right, taking a look inside of the bathroom. I love the fact that they have a Frontline one-piece shower in here. Would have been cool to have the upgraded shower sprayer, but they're doing a good job here. The actual sprayer itself is an upgraded sprayer, it just doesn't have the bar right here. You have some nice cabinetry, soft closing cabinets all throughout this coach. Plus you have porcelain foot flush toilet with a soft closing lid. On this side you have a solid surface countertop, undermount sink. I love the fact that there's a solid surface countertop in here. So many brands are removing that from the bathroom. Nice medicine cabinet right there. Really, really, really large shower. That is a beautiful shower. Okay, as we work our way into the bedroom, of course, with all alliances, you have this cool flip-up counter here at the top of your wardrobe. 4 drawers right there. Nice little changing area where you can sit down. You can lift that up and there's storage underneath. You have your third Furrion AC unit in here. This is not the Chill Cube. And then you have a king-size bed with some cool nightstands, power, plugs, everything you want on there. This is really nice. Plus this really cool rolling sliding door. And then in here, you have a beautiful closet space, and you can put a washer dryer in here. I think you have to split them up, but yeah, there are your washer dryer connections right there. What do you guys think? This thing is pretty dang nice. Let's go back and get the feedback of my eTrailer friends and see what they think real quick. All right, guys, so real quick, what do you think of this floor plan?
I think the mid-bunk's really cool. This is definitely built for a family. This is probably my favorite kitchen. The space that you have here in the island, it's massive, and when you have an open floor plan with the living room here, it just feels like it's so much bigger than it is.
For sure.
Really utilizing the space well. So yeah, definitely my favorite kitchen so far.
Okay. What about you, David?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I like how big this area is, and then that mid-bunk is really nice. So really good space for a family, and I think they did a really good job on this. And yeah, so this is a great area to entertain. And you know, the last one we were at had the 2 bedrooms, which I thought was a really nice unit, but it didn't have this large area with the kitchen and living room. So
it'd be nice to have a half bath in here, though, right?
Yeah,
like an additional half bath, especially for larger families. That's what we've noticed with our mid-bunk. It'd be nice if we had a half bath. Anyways, please drop a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are as well. If you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon.